Hi, today we are going to see the demo for garbage management app using React MERN technology. So here, these are all the software's languages we have used. So MongoDB will be the backend database, and VS Code is the IDE, and the front-end language will be React.js. With that, the components we are using for designing is CSS and Bootstrap, and backend will be Express.js, and Node.js is the server, and MongoDB is the backend database. Okay, so first what you have to do is first we will see how to start the project, and then we will go for the modules. Okay, so to start the project you have to open the MongoDB campus. Once you open it, so already we have created the garbage database, and these are all the collections. So we are having 6 collections in the project, like bin, complaints, users and all. So once you open the database, you can able to view the backend JSON tables over here. Okay, so next you have to open Visual Studio. So once you open Visual Studio, here we have 2 folders, backend folder and the client folder. So the backend will be the backend parts. So inside that, the modules will be the tables, collections, codings. So if you open the module table, so here you can see the schema coding for the backend table. So whatever the table field you need, so like username and complaint, so you can create the schema over here, and it will be generated as a and this will be generated as the collections tables over here. Next is the routers. Routers are the main functionality, like login, registration. So all your functions will be returned in the API, REST API. So we have created the REST API routers over here, so inside the routers. So in the package.json you can view the libraries, what are the libraries we have used. So for the backend we are using Express.js and MongoDB for the backend database, and bcrypt for encrypting the password, and Morgans and etc. Modules will be there. So inside the client folder you can see the front-end components. Inside the component folder you can able to view the main React.js codings inside the JSX files. Okay, so let's start the projects. So go to the backend folder, npm start. Now our database will be selected. So go to the client folder, run npm run dev. So now our application is running in localhost 5173. So it is started now. So here we have 3 roles in the project: user and driver and administrator. Okay, so let's start with the admin login. So as a admin, so the credential is admin@gmail.com, password is test. So login successful. So once you log in as a admin, you can see the admin home. So what admin will do is admin will manage the bins. He can able to create the new bins of the cities, and he can able to update and delete. He can assign the bins for the particular driver. For that you have to create the driver module, and he will be receiving the complaints from the user side, and he will be updating the status, and he can able to monitor the work report from the driver, whether it is completed or pending, like that. And he can able to view the user details who are all registered to this app. So those details will be visible for the admin side. So first we will create a new bin. So I'm going to create a new bin, for example another. And you have to specify your load type, whether it is a medium or high. You have to assign the bin for a particular email ID, driver email. I have already created this email ID, driver@gmail.com. You can specify the cleaning period, whether it is daily or and you can give any tips for the driver to reach the particular area. It is created successfully. So once you create it, you can go to your backend database and you can see, refresh it. Now the new query has been created. You can see the new bin ID is created, and then so whatever you have created, it will be available in the update bin. So here you can search by your bin name wise, you can search by the city wise, you can search by any field over here. So if you want to change the driver or anything, you can click on the update to update the details. Okay. Since it is a new bin, so the location of the bin will be 0. So you have to update the Google Map location of the bin where it is located. To update the Google Map location, you have to click on the Geo Map. So automatically it will ask you the navigation bar in your Google browser. You have to allow it. Once you allow it, it will capture the latitude and longitude from your internet. It will capture the latitude and longitude, and now it will be updated to your bin location. So now click on the show map. Okay, so here you can see the live location of the bin. Okay, so this is bin module. Next, if you want to add a new driver, you can go to the driver. You can provide these details like driver email and personal details. So you can view the driver details over here. So here you can able to search by means of the driver name wise. You can search by any field. You can update and delete it. Okay, so we will see the user details. So who are all registered to this app, you can view the user details. We will view the complaints and work report after the user module and driver module. So I'm just log out from the admin module. Let's go for the driver module now. The driver module is driver@gmail.com. Password is test. Password is test@100. So login successful. So what driver will do is, driver will be updating the work daily status. So for example, for this driver, they have assigned 2 bins like CMBT and Anna Nagar. So what he will do is, he will go to Anna Nagar and he will be updating the status, update, and once it is completed, he will put completed. So automatically it will capture the timestamp of the driver. So this is the only work for the driver. So if you want to view the show map, the driver can click on the show map and he can able to easily reach the location using the Google map. So this is the only module for the driver. So let's go for the driver user module. So if you want to register a new user, you can go to the register new user. You can provide your name and email ID, etc. And we have email ID, password, mobile number validation. If you sign up, it will say the email ID should be 8 digit or more. It should have one special characters or numbers like that. So and the mobile number should be 10 digit. Okay, and the email ID is already exist. Okay, so I have to provide a new email ID. So sign up created successfully. So if you go to the backend database, so here you can see the email ID is created. All the password for driver admin will be using the hash function. So we are encrypting the password plain text to a normal encrypted form. So it will be hashed over here. So go to the user login, user@gmail.com, password is test. What user will do is, user can able to create a new complaints and he can able to view the my complaint status. Go to the new complaints. So as per your bin area, so for example my area is Anna Nagar, I can choose a ticket on it. So you will be writing the complaint like bin is not cleaned, and submit it. So in your my complaints, so you can see your registered complaint over here. Thus initially the status is pending, so it will be updated by the admin side now. Okay, so you will be having the timestamp and the complaint ID. So, and you can view your my profile details. So if you want to edit your password, reset your password or mobile number, you can able to change over here. Okay, so I'm just log out from the user login. So let's again go for the admin login. Login successful. So go to the view complaints. So here you can see the complaint is created for the today date and the status is pending. What admin do is admin will resolve this problem and update the status to completed. Okay, so it is completed now, and in the view report, and you can view just now we have updated the two work status for Anna Nagar and CMBT. So for the timestamp will be automatically updated from the driver side, so that the admin can able to view like which driver has completed the work and what time they have completed. So using the timestamp we can able to monitor the